What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. We are both watching now. You are watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a brand new model here from Vosteed. This is their Naga model. From what I understand, this is a very pirate-inspired sort of knife. So we're going to get in here with the Vosteed Vallhund. I did an unboxing on this one recently. Very laconical design, really sweet knife. Feels so good for EDC. So of course, this knife and every other knife you see in this video will be linked down below if you guys want to check prices, availability, and variants. Why are we going at it upside down? I don't know. That's how we do stuff in this channel. Just very unpredictable. So trying to keep you guys at the edge of your seat. We got the user manual there. If I can get to it. This stuff is like glued to the bottom. User manual. You got your Vosteed support, raccoon sticker, and a wiping cloth, right? Usual stuff. And we got this premium pouch here with the leather patch, Velcro opening, and let's check out what the Naga is all about. Oh man. Listen, first impressions, definitely looking a little bit bigger than I expected, that's for sure. It's nice to see a nice bigger folder here from Vosteed. Ever since the RX Chaos, I mean, it's some of them are medium, small, but you know, for my people who are always like, where the big knives at, Miguel? Where the big knives at? I got you right here. This is going to be an interesting one. So we have a very interesting micarta going on here, right? Kind of looks like all kinds of circles and waves and ripple effects going on. That's looking tight. Loving the captive pivot, right? Nice and big with a matching color. This one, of course, is going to be a button-operated liner lock. You already know, one of the best locking mechanisms in the market right now. I recently dropped a video talking about that here in the channel, and so I was kind of debating whether or not, you know, this is perhaps, all things considered, one of the best knife locking systems out there. So that being said, it looks like we have thumb stud deployment, a wire clip which is reversible with the cutout on the other side. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this thing, right? I'm just as excited as you are. So bam. Oh man, listen, wow. Yeah, it's definitely got some size to it, no doubt about that. Tall blade, right? Stone wash finish on this particular one. Keep in mind there are many different variants out there. This is not the only variant. Let me give it a nice little wipe here. I know they have other micarta colors. I'm not sure if there is any other blade finishes or not, but again, I'll have a link down below so you guys can check it out. Here we got a clip point going on there with some jimping, both here and there, right? Dual jimping zone. We have this fuller with all these lines going on inside. That's also interesting. The thumb studs, right? Thumb studs are very interesting too. Definitely digging these. Thumb studs are nice, big. Also got some milling to them as well, right? They match the pivot, right, with the same sort of concave little circle, right, in the inside. Even the, check this out, even the button operated liner lock has that same concave circle as well. So it's a little bit of design continuity there, if you ask me. And all right, let's see. Obviously, right, this thing is going to work just like a liner lock, right? Think Spyderco compression lock, but with the ease of a button. Right? So not like your traditional plunge lock button lock, but more like a button operated liner lock, which Vosteed, right, is one of very few companies that have been innovating a lot with that. So I think Spyderco's compression lock patent expired, and now companies are experimenting with a top liner lock. So that is nice. By the way, the action here is pretty good. This thing obviously is going to be on ball bearings, right? Very good smooth action there. Deploying off of the thumb stud, right? That's money.
Money!
Reverse flick, bam, right? I'm using the meat of my middle finger on that one. Can I do the nail? All right, sure can. Right, just got a wedge and bam, right, there we go. Nail works, and of course you can deploy with the button itself. Now, let's talk about the ergos, right? Because yeah, hammer grip here, good to go. You have this thing back here, which is kind of like an adjuster, I guess, for your hand. You can always forward choke, so even if you have bigger hands than mine, you're always going to have enough room because of that finger choil there. That's not a problem, but if you're right here, there's a little bit of an attitude adjuster, right? Back here with this nice little swoop curve or what have you, right? But it's definitely very comfortable on hand. This curvature right here helps with the overall ergos. Pocket clip is wired. Again, you know, pretty decently deep carry. About this much is going to show out of the pocket. And it's reversible for lefties. And I would say pretty comfortable, a good 9 out of 10 right there, especially squeezing really hard. But yeah, it definitely has a decently tall handle. This belly right here also helps a lot. Feeling really nice and right at home right there, if you ask me. In the forward choke position, that's where it's at. Put my thumb here on the jimping, right? And then also, right, there's this part right there. So if you wanted to get even more up close and personal, right, there's that jimping there. or maybe for a little, you know, grip like this. You can absolutely do that as well. Plenty of belly there, to say the least. So definitely got some belly, some tabletop cutting with this thing, slicing and dicing. Tabletop cutting is going to be really nice. And the plunge grind situation is about right there where my nail is. So you'll definitely get plenty of sharpness out of this guy before developing a smile. So you should be good on that front. All right, multiple deployment options. I don't mind that at all. Sign me up. Sandwich construction with exposed liners and 2 standoffs. And everything we have. Are we somehow still doing T6 on a premium knife, Vosteed? Why are we doing that? Yeah, it looks like we have some T6s here. All these body screws are gonna be T6, and then everything else is gonna be a T8, right? Pivot, thumb studs, pocket clip screw. Okay, this is the Otacle D1, by the way. Pretty nice titanium screwdriver with 4 different bits tucked away in this holder right here. I did a video on this one. I'll have a link down below. Been using this thing like non-stop. Really love it. But yeah, let's do some size comparisons on this thing, right? Kind of see where it lands, because it definitely has some size to it. So here's the Vallhund right there, just to give you a ballpark. And here is another top liner lock, the Vosteed Psyop here on the micarta handle. Right, check that out. So definitely a little bit larger than both of those, even the Psyop for that matter. So definitely not a small knife, right? So hopefully my big knife people out there are rejoicing right now. So I know I hear you loud and clear in the comments, so I got you. Speaking of larger EDC knives, check out the MSI right here from Microtech, rocking the Lex Custom International scales, titanium scales. This is the Microtech stitch as well. So those definitely give the Naga a run for its money, because those are a little bit larger. So just trying to give you some perspective there. There we go, PM2 and Para 3. So bigger than the Para 3, very comparable to the PM2, if not spot on. You guys be the judge there. 80-20.5 is going to be a little bit shorter. And the Kunwu Chad is going to be maybe a little bit longer by a hair, perhaps. And last but not least, on the budget end, we have the Civivi Vision FG, Kizer Militaw, right? Those are still pretty, you know, large size EDC folders. All highly recommendable, all linked down below if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants. And I do have content on all these knives here on the channel as well if you guys want to learn more. Obviously, all those highly recommendable EDC knives. But yeah, let's see what the Naga can do. Now, we said, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but S35VN steel, right? That's what we have going on here. Pretty mid-level steel, right? Not necessarily the highest premium steel out there, but it was a premium steel many years ago. Now it's going to be in that mid-tier, I guess. Right? Still a high-end steel, but not necessarily the most premium thing out there. So it's also going to be reflected on the price, I'm sure. So we have some piece of paper here, right, for some scientific 5x zoom cutting. Oh yeah, biting into the paper right away. Never had an issue with a Vosteed knife. They always come. Check that out. Super sharp. Out of the box. Even doing some wave cutting right there. Right, a little bit of tear there. Not sure why. But there we go. That's just me kind of testing the limits here. But bam. But yeah, clearly can cut paper, right? Breaking news. You kind of expected that. So single wall piece of cardboard with a forward choke position here. Cutting at a diagonal angle for better performance. I mean, come on. You knew that it was definitely going to cut some cardboard. No doubt about it. And boom. Yeah, made some quick work out of that Amazon piece of cardboard right there. You guys rate this thing in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10, right? How sharp is it out of the box? You all let me know. Get you a few last stats here that you're probably curious to know. We have an overall length here coming in at 8 inches, right? 8 inches overall length. We have a blade of 3.5 with a cutting path of 3 inches, and then a handle of 4.75, right? Those are your measurements right there, pretty much. We're gonna do some quick blade stock thickness here, coming in at 0.11. It's a little bit thicker than the average 0.12 in the channel. Thickest portion on the handle is very close to the average of 0.5. That's 0.49, so right there pretty much. And we do have some size here, right? So let me give you a quick weight on it. I'm gonna go 4 ounces, right? 4 ounces will be my guess. A little bit heavier than that, 4.7. 4.7, come on now. Yeah, there we go. 134 grams. 4.7 ounces. Not bad at all, right? Not bad at all for the size of knife it is. Definitely a very interesting folder here from Vosteed, no doubt about it. It's going to be a fidgety one, multiple deployment options, very ambidextrous friendly, so lefties rejoice out there. They got you covered, right? Reversible pocket clip, and you can use the button here with your index finger as compared to, say, your thumb if you're a righty. But yeah, still able to use it, still able to enjoy one of the strongest locking mechanisms out there, and at the same time, you know, pretty finger safe and easy to manipulate, right? Very easy to get the blade out, do your cutting, and then immediately close the knife. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. What do you like about it? What do you love about it? Is there anything that you dislike about it, hate about it? Let me know. Let's hang out in the comment section down below. We'll definitely love to hear your thoughts. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.